That's extortion. And I've been consistent in saying that I don't care who it's against. And furthermore, I reserve the right to say I don't believe these claims against Jay-Z.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So a woman who alleges she was sexually assaulted by Puff Daddy has amended her lawsuit to include allegations that she was also assaulted by Jay-Z at the same party. The lawsuit was initially filed against Combs in October, but on Sunday the woman added Jay-Z as a defendant in the civil lawsuit. So Jay-Z is the first celebrity to be accused of sexual assault in connection to Puff Daddy. In a statement addressed to CNN, Jay-Z called the allegations so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whoever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? The woman, who is identified as Jane Doe, says she was 13 years old at the time she was allegedly assaulted by Jay-Z and Puff Daddy at an after party following the Video Music Awards in 2000.
Love and make sure you guys tune into that. Now, switching gears a bit, I know we've been covering Jay-Z. Yesterday we talked a lot about the lawsuit that was filed or refiled, amended, that now includes Jay-Z, Sean Carter in it's a civil lawsuit, rape allegations against a 13-year-old girl in connection with Diddy as well too. So yesterday there were some updates that happened. So yesterday Jay-Z's team filed a motion for the rape accuser's identity to be revealed or for a speedy dismissal of the civil suit. So Alex Spiro, who is Jay-Z's attorney, is basically requesting that a judge looks into this and says, okay, the identity of this woman who was accusing Jay-Z and Diddy of this, because she filed as a Jane Doe, needs to be disclosed, right, so that they can properly do their investigation. They don't know basically where the hit is coming from, so it's like we need to be able to know who this is, get a timeline, just, we want full transparency so that we can do our just due. So they're asking for that to happen, or they're saying this needs to be dismissed because other than that, it's almost meritless. And how can we properly defend ourselves if we don't know who we are defending ourselves against? They also point out the fact that Attorney Busby has allegedly currently provided Jay-Z's team no affidavit, no declaration of any specific factual information to justify the case or anything. So it's kind of hard for them to even ask for discovery, which is, hey, what do you guys have? Because they don't even really know much about the case because nothing's been provided. So to me, it sounds like they're saying that they feel like this is a ghost case, like it's a shallow case. So they're asking for more information for that to be dismissed. Now, last night,
well, for people that are listening, tuning in, that judge just decides if it's enough information to even go to court. So it's very preliminary. It's if what they have, they'll subpoena, they'll show the judge what they have if there's enough information. And I believe I'm not an attorney, but if the woman says that it happened, it might be enough just to go to trial, just to see what happens.
I think it should be against the law for someone to sue you under a John or Jane Doe.
I agree.
Like no face, no case.
No, you got to show yourself.
Like your reputation can get dragged through the mud by a ghost, and then you want me to write a random big ass check to someone who may or may not exist?
Well, playing devil's advocate for people who do file Jane or John Doe, if there is enough evidence and some of the stuff that Jay-Z's attorney is saying that they don't have is provided that can show a timeline of things. Some people do it because.
But if you say I do something to you, I want to know who it is.
Yeah,
you can't say I did something to you, but I don't want to put my face out there. I don't want to have my name out there, probably because of public scrutiny as well.
I was about to say the only reason
I want to know because I'm getting scrutinized publicly, and I want to know who it is.
I can understand, and I'm just saying that most people do it because they want to protect themselves in situations like this. But I can understand the person who's being accused being like, but wait, I got things to protect as well too, right? Especially if you are coming out like Jay-Z and saying this is not true.
Or I just want my lawyer to know what we dealing with.
That's true too.
How can my lawyer defend me against a ghost?
That's true.
That makes no sense.
That's true. Now I do want to mention, we talked about the Jay-Z, the way he came out swinging and the things that he has to protect. Last night, the family, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Blue Ivy, and Mama Tina Knowles were out at the Mufasa premiere because Blue Ivy is voicing the voice of, what's the daughter's name? Nala and Simba's daughter.
Nyla and Simba, I forgot.
Yeah, I'll get the name. But she's voicing the daughter of Nyla and Simba in the new Mufasa movie. And people had a lot to say about this because
Kiara.
Is it correct? Yeah, Kiara. Yes,
Kiara.
And her mom is, the voice is going to be her mom's voice in this as well too. But, the focus is on Blue Ivy. Now, I brought this up, and number one, they look gorgeous. I can't believe how big Blue Ivy is. Like, I was looking at her yesterday, like, wow, I'm getting older.
Dropping the clues bombs for the Carters, damn it.
Yeah, and they're out, they looking good, they smiling. But there was a big back and forth online. Number one, about the way that we covered Jay-Z here in the room yesterday.
How did we cover it?
People felt like, I mean, I thought that it was very neutral, and people just, you guys are speaking to how you felt, but people felt like it was not neutral. People felt like it
Who
was.
are these people?
People online. You have the bloggers. You have the people on Twitter. You have a bunch of people.
It was covered. It was covered.
On our comments.
Were they Drake fan pages?
Some of them.
It was covered neutrally.
Yeah,
it was covered neutrally.
I believe so too. But there were people who felt like it wasn't. That we basically covered it in a way where we're already calling Jay-Z innocent because of how he responded. But at the same time, there was an argument back and forth online, and I got caught in a crossfire of that, of people saying, well, it's not fair for you to mention that this is the first time that you were seeing the Cardinals family out since the allegations, right?
Well, it's a difference between saying you believe somebody's innocent and just simply saying, I don't believe these claims. And I don't believe these claims.
But you have a right to say that as well,
damn
too.
Right.
You have a right to say that.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody who wants to say, well, you should wait until things go to court, they have a right to say that as well, too. But you can't get upset at somebody for saying how they feel. We presented facts, and then we said how we felt.
Yeah, I saw people were sending me Drake fan pages, and I saw academics, salute to academics. I saw him say that we need to keep that same energy, because if it was Drake, we would be kicking his back in. No, the hell we wouldn't. Like, I've been telling you about this grift that lawyers have been doing for the last couple of years, right? Like, these lawyers will reach out to your team, tell you they have a client that has these claims, and they will say to you, pay us, or we're going to hold press conferences, get our client interviews, etc. That's extortion. And I've been consistent in saying that I don't care who it's against. And furthermore, I reserve the right to say I don't believe these claims against Jay-Z.
I mean, you do.
Simple as that.
You do reserve that right now. I will say also, too, yesterday, Envy, you got something to say?
No, I agree with what Charlamagne says. I mean, I've seen it happen. I mean, it's happened to me where attorneys reach out and try to get a check. Like, it happens every day, all day. Like I said, it's stupid to me.
Especially with sexual assault allegations.
Yeah, and it's something because they try to embarrass you. They try to make it seem like we're going to go to the press, and if we don't, we're going to try to embarrass you. And what it usually does, it usually embarrasses the person, because most people, what they do, they pull away endorsements, they pull away sponsorships, they pull away all these different things and try to hurt you publicly, so you can't make money. And it's effed up.
And I will say too, not to cut you off, but I want to get this in, that people, if you think about this, back in November, I think it was, when Jay-Z filed, he filed anonymously. Then he came out and said, you know what, I was the one that filed, bring on the heat, right? I think that you can't be upset at somebody for saying, I'm going to defend myself loudly, and saying, I want to know who you are. And also people saying he has a right to do so, and I don't believe the claims. Like, you have to, if you want people to be neutral and like stick to facts, you got to allow people to also have an opinion as well, too. Yeah, people can have an opinion.
But also, like we always say, we don't know the facts of every case. But if Charlamagne knows Jay-Z, or I know Jay-Z, and I know somebody's character, and I can say, I don't think he did it, that's his opinion.
Listen, I don't even know. It's not even about that for me. It's just about the grift that I know lawyers be doing. And like with Puff, we were on the same type of time until the video with Cassie came out. All right, because after Puff told us that Cassie's claims weren't true, and then the video comes out, I can't give him the benefit of the doubt anymore.
Yeah, and I think that's a big difference here as well, too. Like, we saw things were so because Puff also asked for Jane Doe's names to be revealed, and one of the ladies were revealed. He also asked for things to be dismissed, and he hasn't worked out as well for him, because the evidence is a little different. They're accusing him of reaching out to witnesses. There's the Cassie video. There's just a bunch of different stuff.
And can I say one more thing? 'Cause I know we got to wrap.
Yes, go ahead.
Drake fans, it's not my fault Kendrick busted Drake's ass.
That was another
I
thing.
know y'all love Drake.
That was stupid.
I know y'all love Drake. That's
sued
your
Kendrick,
God.
Jay sued this person.
That's your
sound right.
God.
Envy, they gonna put you out the beige community.
That's your God. I understand.
Can't
I
compare
get
those
it.
two.
Y'all have to stop with these false equivalencies, because truthfully, you make Drake look bad. Drake lost a rap battle. Accusations were made in a rap battle. He's not being charged criminally or sued civilly. So relax with the false equivalency to other cases, please. You make your man look bad.
That's not your man?
And that's just with the mess.
Don't
with
try to
Laura
skip
Rosa.
over my question, Envy.
What?
You not in the beige community no more.
What you mean beige
put you out.
community?
We gotta go. They
I
put
don't
you
have any
out.